Hey everyone, so a little bit of an update August 14th on the situation going on in the south of Ukraine. Uh, it's kind of crazy. The last kind of bridge from the Kherson region has been blown, and as of lately, all of the leadership has scurried to the other side of the river, leaving, conscripts and, enlisted troops basically on their own. So there's no real land crossing now to the Kherson region. So basically, the Air Force of Ukraine disabled the bridge in Novokhorovka, basically reports citing Operational Command South. The road bridge over the Novokhorovka Dam was destroyed by units from the Ukrainian forces using missile fire and artillery to prevent intended use. And Ukraine says it can hit almost all Russian supply lines in the occupied south right now as well. So, as far as kind of that front and that counteroffensive, I feel like in the last 2, 3 weeks or so, or until the HIMARS started coming in and the more precision ammunition, they started taking out as many ammo depots as possible, as many convoys, and resupply and refuel situations to really cripple them and not let them stand for a longer defense, because you need more men to attack offensively than you need to obviously defend defensively. And it's August. As you get into the fall, as you get into the winter, it starts getting colder. Obviously, if those that haven't been to Ukraine, Ukraine has kind of many climates. Mountains, obviously, sometimes extreme cold, I guess, compared to other parts of the world. But in Crimea and in the south, it's very, I would say, temperate Mediterranean climate. So although I guess it could be a bitter winter, it may be somewhat mild in the south. But regardless, when you're pinned in a specific area with no way to get fresh ammunition, supplies, food, fuel, additional armor in, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. If all of your senior leadership has fled like basically rats on a sinking ship to the other side of the river, because this last bridge was destroyed in terms of the dam, you really have to think about what are you actually doing there. So it's either fighting, it's either finding a way and retreating, which there is no necessary easy exfil for that, or you surrender. So it's going to be interesting in the next few weeks what happens with Kherson. If Kherson and the Kherson Oblast happens to get liberated by Ukraine, it's basically starting a series of events where that's going to be the leap pad to go south and then through, obviously, the land, get to Crimea. At this point, they also have to take out the Kerch Bridge, which is the crossing in Crimea to Russia that was built between 2014 and now. But if that happens and Crimea gets liberated, that's a huge embarrassment. And obviously, the other consideration here is the Black Sea Fleet. So if Ukraine can hunt, track down, and take out more vessels and submarines in the Black Sea Fleet, it's leaving Russia quite vulnerable, because now with NATO and the two new memberships, Russia is not going to be able to basically have its military warship submarines in the Baltic Sea. So it leads to a conundrum. Like, Russia really opened up a can of worms in terms of what they can do militarily globally without hopefully getting challenged. Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava, Slava Nazi, God bless.